Hi, so as promised, I'm going to take some time this week to talk about VidCon. VidCon 2015 was just amazing. It was the best one yet, and the two things that really made it for me were that I felt like the best version of me going in, and it was just a great event to facilitate all the stuff that I wanted to do. In terms of myself, I have been to every VidCon, and one of the things that has really plagued me is that I just wasn't really sure what I was supposed to be doing there, but I've done some maturing over the last year for sure, and I just feel like I have a goal and I know what I'm going to VidCon for, and that just made it so much easier to be making decisions about where I wanted to be and what I wanted to be doing. I've gotten a lot more confident with my content, and I know what I'm trying to create, and that made it a lot easier to approach people and say, this is what I'm doing, this is what I want to keep doing, can I talk to you about that? Which is really all networking is, and apparently that's a thing that I do now. I also feel like because of this sort of maturity and the self-exploration that I'm doing, I have much deeper connections with the friends that I see there, and it's just a very enjoyable experience to hang out with these people that I really, really care about and don't get to see very often. It does have a lot to do with me. Like, I'm very willing now to be vulnerable and open with people that I care about, and that makes all the difference when it comes to relationships. And all the people that I was there hanging out with, I know I tell you guys this all the time, but like, you're just the best. Just the best. But then in terms of the structure of VidCon itself, they completely revamped it this year, and everything was for the better. Having 3 tracks was an excellent idea. Crowd control was just immensely better. Everybody seemed to know where they were supposed to be, and there wasn't as much just sort of hectic chaos going on as a result. There was a little bit of mobbing, and that's always off-putting, but in the grand scheme of things, it was like a 1/10 of what has been happening in previous years. I can't really speak to what was going on the industry track because I've never done it before and I didn't do it this year, but I'm sure it was lovely. I've heard good things from people who were doing that. I'm a little bit jealous that they got free food, but I suppose that I'm just gonna have to work really hard to be an invited guest at VidCon so that I can partake in those activities. But the creator track, hoo-doggy. It really felt like we got back to VidCon 2010 when a whole bunch of creators, regardless of their fame level, felt fine just mingling on the floor, and it gave a great opportunity for those of us who are really just interested in creating good stuff to talk shop. I got to talk to lots of hosts and creators that I really respect, and hopefully I'll be hearing from some of them. I think I did a good job of getting my name out there, but like, you know, some people will be interested and some people won't. I can't make everybody like me. The panels too were just spectacular. The idea of having workshops is amazing. We got to just go there with our own content and learn hands-on how the people who are good at YouTube do what they're doing and how we can apply it to our own channels, which is exactly the kind of thing that I want to be going to a convention for. Because I really do view myself as a professional at this point, and I love gaining professional skills. Speaking of which, the VidCon Creator Mentorship Program was just such an immensely good idea. I got 10 to 15 minutes with Jack Conti and the Vsauce team to talk about what I'm doing and to bounce ideas off of them. And I am very excited to be working on some of the tips that they gave me. I'm doing my best to churn out a video on the listener's guide very soon. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. And then the bits of the community track that I was able to take part in were actually really well done too in general. I was really impressed that they gave main stage panel space to the important diversity-based panels such as Women on YouTube, Race and Representation, and the LGBTQ panel. They were very diverse and they were really well crafted and tackled a lot of important issues in ways that haven't really been done as well at previous VidCons. Like, good job. Good job. And the expo hall, while it's not necessarily my jam, had a lot of interesting stuff and a lot of startups trying to get some interesting things going, and you know, more power to them. I love seeing the variety of stuff that people are coming up with to do on the internet, and I hope that some of them take off. So all in all, this was just a really well organized, really thoroughly executed convention, and I got a lot out of it, and I'm very excited to see where my content is going, and I'm very excited to be going back next year if I can. I really hope I can. I really don't want to miss it. I know some of you guys went to VidCon because I met you there. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the convention. If you have any other insights to add, I am always open for discussion. And if you didn't get to go, this is the last I'm going to say about it. I promise you the next video is going to be completely different. So have a lovely week, everybody, and I will see you next time.